Hey everyone, I'm Mitchell and welcome to yet another video in the RSP education series. In industrial automation, power consistency isn't just a luxury, it's a requirement. But if you're still relying on single-phase power for heavier loads, you're leaving efficiency and performance and cost savings on the table. Single-phase systems, they do struggle with power pulsations, higher current demands, and voltage drops over longer distances. Meanwhile, three-phase power delivers smooth, continuous energy. It keeps motors running efficiently, reduces wear, and it improves overall system reliability. In this video, we'll break down the critical differences between single-phase and three-phase power, why industrial automation depends on three-phase systems, and how choosing the right power setup can maximize uptime and productivity. If you like this kind of content and want more educational videos, please like and subscribe. Also, this video is for educational purposes only. Always consult a professional for your application. RSP Supply is not liable for any misuse of this information. With that said, let's get right into it. So let's discuss limitations of single-phase systems. Single-phase systems are less efficient for higher power applications because they require larger conductors and they're less capable of handling heavy loads. With motors, they have lower starting torque compared to three-phase motors like we discussed in the last video. Because of power pulsation, the power delivery in single-phase systems is not constant since it goes back and forth oscillating and it crosses a 0 point twice in any given cycle. This can cause vibration and inefficiency in motors. Three-phase power, on the other hand, uses three separate electrical currents instead of one that cycle each at different times, each starting 120 degrees apart. These currents flow through three wires and sometimes a neutral wire is included. Because the power is spread out evenly across the three phases, it delivers electricity in a smooth and continuous way, making it more efficient for running heavy machinery and industrial equipment. A good analogy would be to imagine a bicycle with three pedals. That's a three-phase Imagine system versus one pedal, a single-phase system. You can imagine pedaling that bike with one pedal versus three pedals and the smoothness difference. Voltage, on the other hand, talking voltage for three-phase, common three-phase voltages include 208 volt, 240 volt, 400 volt, 480 volt, at least in the US, and even higher, depending on the region and application. Three-phases waveform. In three-phase power, electricity flows in three separate waves like we discussed, each slightly offset from the others. This offset means that at any given moment, at least one of the three waves is at a peak, and this ensures a steady and continuous flow of power. Unlike single-phase power, where voltage drops to zero at certain points, three-phase power never fully drops out, and this makes it a lot smoother, a lot more efficient, and ideal for running industrial equipment. Applications where we'll find three-phase at work is, since it's the backbone of industrial automation, you're going to see it used in large motors, pumps, compressors, robotic arms, conveyor systems, and other high-power equipment. It's also more efficient for variable frequency drives or VFDs and other motor control systems. So how it works in motors. Three-phase motors work efficiently because the three power phases are spaced, like we said, 120 degrees apart. This natural timing difference is going to create a rotating magnetic field naturally inside the motor, unlike the single-phase motor. And this spins the motor's rotor without needing extra parts like capacitors or split-phase windings. Some advantages of three-phase systems, three-phase motors, is a lot higher power density. Three-phase power is going to carry a lot more energy using thinner wires compared to single-phase power. This means that for the same amount of electricity, three-phase systems require less wiring, and this makes them more compact and efficient. This is why three-phase motors and equipment can be smaller while still delivering high power. So you get better motor performance, obviously. Three-phase motors are a lot more efficient, they produce a lot less vibration, and they have higher starting torque. They also run cooler, little known fact, and they require less maintenance compared to single-phase motors. Some key differences in industrial automation between the two. As far as efficiency goes, three-phase systems, a lot more efficient for industrial applications because they deliver that consistent power and require less current for the same power output. As far as motor operation goes, three-phase motors are simpler in design, more reliable, they require less maintenance compared to single-phase motors. Once again, it's a lack of those split-phase windings and capacitors. Power distribution, right? Three-phase systems, a lot better suited for heavy machinery and long-distance power distribution in industrial settings. As far as cost goes, though, three-phase systems do have a higher upfront cost. They are more cost-effective in the long run, though, due to their efficiency and ability to handle larger loads. So when would you use each? Single phase would be used for small scale automation, control systems, devices with low power requirements. Three phase, on the other hand, we're going to use this for large motors, heavy machinery, and systems that require high power and efficiency. In summary, single phase power is sufficient for low power applications, but three phase power is essential for industrial automation due to its efficiency, its reliability, and ability to handle high power loads. Now you can see why three phase power is the go-to choice for industrial automation, because it delivers smooth, efficient, and reliable energy for heavy machinery. While single phase does have its place, it just doesn't stack up when it comes to high power applications. In the next video, we'll break down when single phase still does make sense, how automation systems use both, and why power quality issues like harmonics can disrupt industrial operations. For hundreds of thousands of other industrial automation products, go to our website, rspsupply.com, the internet's top source for industrial hardware.